of Manitoba with this beautiful lady. What's your name, young lady?
It's Helen. I'm called Gardening Helen, actually.
Gardening Helen.
Thank you.
I love her and I'm meeting her for the first time in my life. We are about to discover some amazing things and Helen is going to show us.
Welcome to my garden.
And
Plant.
this small thing here?
And this is milkweed. This is what my monarch butterflies love.
Oh,
They only lay eggs on the milkweed, and the caterpillar will only eat the milkweed. This is also milkweed. This is called common milkweed. You can see the beauty, and it smells like lilacs. It blooms so beautifully. This is the white milkweed.
okay, let's.
It's the same kind as
Yes,
this, it's a
different color
Yeah,
blooming.
yeah.
There is a monarch. It just she's right around you. She is. Maybe she's sitting on your back. Wait. No, she's behind. She's close to you. You're precious. You are unreal. Thank you for staying still for me. You are something. Look at your beauty. Oh.
And this my daughter made for me.
Are we going to see your babies now?
Yes.
It's becoming obvious you're involved with butterflies.
Yes, monarch butterflies and black swallowtails, mostly but monarchs.
How long ago did you get involved? Started getting involved?
About 3 or 4 years ago.
Only.
Yeah.
What sparked this interest?
I went on a tour at a nursery. Over the lady had an envelope in her hand, and she said, "I have a monarch butterfly in here. I've had them cooling in the fridge so they don't fly when they're cold. They need certain temperatures." She said, "I'm going to open it up. Would somebody like to put it on their finger?" And of course I said yes.
Yes.
And I put my hand in there and it went on my finger, and then I put it on a flower, and that's when I got the connection.
Oh, what's the process? When do you start?
The end of June, the monarchs come into Manitoba.
From south.
Yes, from Mexico.
From Mexico.
Yeah, and then I play with the butterflies till about mid September.
And when you say I play, what do you mean by that?
I collect eggs and caterpillars. I bring them in and I put them in enclosures.
Where do you collect them from?
My garden.
Oh, you were just showing us where they lay eggs.
Yes.
What is the size of the egg and what color is it?
It's white and it's sort of a cone shape, and it's just like the tip of a needle.
So you collect these eggs with the plants or you take them off the plants?
I take them with the plant. I cut the leaf off.
Okay.
And then I put them in these containers. These ones now have been in here for, you can see,
Okay.
these have been in here for about 2 days now. So they're all different sizes.
They hatched 2 days ago?
A couple days ago, yeah.
Here's one here on the lid.
No, I'm not, I think that might be my smallest. Yes.
This is monarch caterpillar, basically. That's what it is.
Yes. Skin. They shed their skins 5 times. Then they eat them. They get their food from this. That's the last skin that they shed, and sometimes it drops off and sometimes it stays on.
How do you get them from the tray, from these tiny containers, to over there?
Okay. What I do is I leave them in here for until they're at their what we call the 3rd or 4th instar. That means they've lost 3 or 4 skins.
Yes.
So then they're about an inch big.
Mm-hmm.
Then I take them out of there, and I made these containers. These are egg cartons, inverted.
Oh yeah, I see.
This is my own invention.
How cool is that?
Covered with saran wrap.
Yes.
And then I put these flower holders with water in them.
Yes.
And then I put the milkweed, because the milkweed is the only thing that they eat.
Yes.
And then I will take them out of there and place them on a milkweed and put them into my enclosure.
Okay. So you kind of mimicking what's happening naturally in your garden.
Yes.
Except that this is being protected. It's in protected environment.
And well, see all those little black dots?
Yes.
That's called frass.
What is this?
It's poop.
Oh, okay. We're
So-
just looking at the caterpillar's poop.
Yeah. So every day I have to take them out of here, take the poop out, put fresh, wet paper towel in to keep the every day.
Day for how many weeks? Or days?
They'll stay in here for maybe a week or 10 days. Yeah.
It's like you're looking after babies.
Yes.
Now this container is placed inside.
Inside.
They're growing. You're changing the water and the milkweed every day, and they grow bigger.
Yeah.
So how do they get to up there and they attach themselves? Obviously.
Okay. Once they're what we call the 5th instar, which is as big as they get about the size of my baby finger.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's big.
They're big. And then you can see them, they leave the milkweed and they start crawling around the enclosure. And they keep going and going till they find a spot.
Wow.
And then they make, it's like a netting, like a spider web all around them. And then they attach a button, which is like white, it's like white cotton batten, a little tiny one. And then to that, they attach, you can see a little black string. It's called a cremaster.
Cremaster.
And it sticks to that little button.
I don't know if my camera will show. Yeah, it shows tiny peg-like, but it's actually this thing which is attached to the bottom, and they're hanging on
And
it.
they hang on to that, and it's really sad. And
This one is in a J, Helen says, and that means it's ready to go into chrysalis.
Right.
So it will be shedding the last skin now.
It'll, once it closes up inside the chrysalis, it'll drop its last skin.
Thread that I see on every one of them. Oh, here's the gold line.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's called a crown.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they get their name of monarch.
Because of this gold line.
Yeah.
So they go south to Mexico, you said?
And for the winter.
For the winter.
Leave Mexico, coming back. There's 3 families. They stop 3 different places.
So if I am correct, is they fly from Mexico, they make first stop. You said they live 2 weeks only?
I think they live about 2 weeks, yeah.
So they lay eggs, that generation dies, new ones hatch, they make another distance towards Canada.
Right.
They lay eggs, that generation after 2 weeks dies.
Yeah.
And then it takes this new generation that hatched makes its way to Canada.
Right. But I wanted to say the ones in September that are leaving Canada,
Yes.
they're larger monarchs.
Yes.
And they go all the way. They don't stop. All the way to Mexico.
Such a small creatures when you think about thunderstorms and tornadoes
Yeah,
and
I'm sure not all of them make it. You know.
yes, but wow,
Isn't that amazing?
such a delicate creature.
Yeah, yeah,
It's unreal.
yeah.
Life on Earth is nothing short of miracles.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, they are miracles. They really are.
They-
Even you can see as they come out of the chrysalis how hard they have to work. Or even going into a chrysalis, they work so hard.
Yes.
And to come out of it, they work so hard. But it's just magic to watch them.
They go through transformation.
And it's when they go into the chrysalis, it all turns to liquid and then it transforms into a butterfly. I don't know how it's done, but that's how I understand it is. Because if they fall from the chrysalis, it's just green liquid.
Did you know that? I had no idea.
That's what I've been told.
Wow. I thought I came to visit Helen and just hear about butterflies. I am learning way more and I bargained for it. But it's not just learning about butterflies. I am meeting Angel on Earth.
A new friend.
And new friends. Thank you, Helen. Well, we're going into the enclosure. It's what, a week ago that I was here, Helen?
Uh-huh.
And now the butterflies are out. This one is, how old is this one, you think?
That one's just maybe half an hour.
So they came out and then they stretch their wings, like you said.
They have liquid. They pump liquid into their veins, and it goes into their wings and opens them up. And then they have to hang there and dry their wings. You can see on the floor where the liquid is coming out.
Yes.
They have to dry their wings for at least 2 hours before they can fly. It's not good.
You can see the colors of the wings when they are still in their, what is it?
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis. This one just came out. We were talking and didn't even notice that moment.
We're gonna have to watch so we can see the next one come out maybe.
As it's warming up outside, Helen says, they're coming out faster now. This one opening up. This baby was just born. It's birthing actually. Seems we can't be talking for a minute because we're missing the moment.
There's going to be a lot of actions soon. It's just, normally they would all be out, but because it's so cold this morning.
They took a little bit longer.
Yeah, it takes them longer.
Cool morning.
Yeah. It's only, I think, about 63 or something, or like 16 or 18 this morning.
This newborn.
Yeah,
one.
there he is. These are the first ones that he closed this morning. So their wings are dry.
And now they're opening
And now
the
they're
wings.
ready to get going. So
Because they're
we'll
moving.
catch them and
Release them. And
we'll
these are
release
females. I don't see that big dot you told me.
yeah, that
The
was
one in
a
the corner
female
is a
for
girl.
sure.
Yeah. This one I think was the same. It just stopped moving.
Yeah, I'm getting lots of females.
Here they are. Another female.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
You're getting good.
Well, I got good teacher. There is no big dots on the wings, and that means it's a female. When the dots are present, Helen said, right?
Yeah, the dots show
When
that
there were
it's a
two big
male.
brown dots, that would be male. Okay, these guys are ready to go soon.
Okay. So
That's what Helen tells me.
I'll show you what I do. And I have to close this right away, or I don't want them to fly in here.
So you do one at a time?
No, I can put 4 or 5 in.
No.
In here. Yeah.
Wow, look at this. Here they are, ready to go to the world.
Ready to go into the garden. And as soon as they get in the sun here, they'll be fine. So this is what I do. I put them on there.
This is...
Look at the beautiful color they are.
Oh, they are so vibrant.
Such beautiful, bold colors this year.
Healthy, yes. Look at you. This would work.
It's so windy
Pretty
today.
windy. I hope you will not
Yeah,
throw
they've
them
got very sticky feet, so they can hold on pretty good.
out. Okay, let's
Yeah.
show them both. They both on these big, beautiful flowers.
I release them like that usually on a flower to each one I say I love you,
Yes.
and that is supposed to send a message above to let everybody know.
So you're still going to,
greetings.
you're going to still tell them I love you before they disappear?
Yeah, I love
Thank
you.
you for
Yeah.
something.
And sometimes they sit here for quite a while, and sometimes they go instantly.
Yeah.
But these ones I think still need a little bit of drying.
Circle life
Yeah.
in another form.
I know you like me, but there you go.
You need to go to the world.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh God, this is amazing.
You got your shadow in there, and I like it.
Mission accomplished, right, Helen?
That's right.
Mission accomplished.
We did it.
He did it. I just witnessed it. She did all the work. She's an angel. If you see flying butterfly, maybe Helen's.
Yeah.
Do you think you're the only one? Do you think people are watching you and maybe doing similar thing or starting to?
Oh yes, I have a few friends that have started.
So I had good feeling that you are inspiring others and other people do it as well.
And we do have a club here, a group called Manitoba Monarchs.
Oh, I didn't
And
know that.
It's a private group. It's called Manitoba Monarchs.
Yes.
And they have 2.1
members.
members. 1,000 members.
Members.
Yeah.
And just Manitoba.
Yes.
But you have to be accepted to that group if
Yes.
you want to enter.
And you have to obey all the rules that they
Yes,
have.
yes, of course.
But
Of course.
it's very good.
So if
you
people
learn.
want to learn more or want to start doing this, joining the group might
Yeah.
be the beginning. Yes, Helen?
Exactly.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, Helen, thank you very much. I'm so glad I came.
Yeah.
Finally we met in person. It was fascinating to learn about what you do for us to have more butterflies in the world. Thank you for birthing, helping them. You are like midwife for the butterflies in Winnipeg. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very
Wait. It's not just that Helen
not
does it
finished.
herself, but she is actually having children involved in it. How, Helen? You go to school?
I volunteer in the kindergarten. I'm Grandma Helen in the kindergarten.
Yeah.
But the teacher ordered painted lady caterpillars, and she brings them to school. And they come in little condiment jars like you get at the restaurant. And the children can watch the caterpillar go into a chrysalis, and then they can watch when it comes out of the chrysalis
Yes.
as a butterfly.
Yeah.
And then when they're all butterflies, we walk from the school to my house in the garden, and we have butterfly cookies and juice. And then we go out in the garden on a blanket, and we wet their fingers with sugar water, and the children put their fingers in and get a butterfly and put it on my flowers in the garden.
Unbelievable. So never mind, she is the midwife for these beautiful butterflies, but we have next generation midwives
Yes.
growing, because these
children
children have no idea how profound an experience they're having, but they will never forget it for
No,
the rest of their lives.
I had a few years later, I had children come up to me in school, children that are in grade 5 and 6, and went up to me and said, "Oh, I remember you, Grandma Helen. You took us to your garden with the butterflies." So there is memories there. Yeah.
Unforgettable moments with
Yeah.
the nature.
Yeah.
Bless your heart for doing all of this. Isn't she precious? She is precious. I have the pleasure to touch angels on earth.
There you go. Me too.
This is Zofia Dove, loving Manitoba. Have a great day, everybody.